All right, looks like we are live. Give me just a minute here. Make sure I'm logged in on Twitch. There we are. All right. Quick post here. All right, so stuff going on. Biggest thing is, of course, happy 20th anniversary WA, back on June 1st there. And in honor of that, we've had a few things going on, one of which is I released a forum RPG game called Icer Quest, and there's some links to that in announcements, but be sure to check that out. You can make a character and basically play by just making a post in the Play Icer Quest thread. You can actually play via Discord too if you'd rather do that, but you do need to make a character first. There's a create a character thread link there. All the information is there. There's a manual you'll want to read first. There's also a map and suggestions and questions thread, and a thread you can form parties with other player characters. So, super cool if more people check that out. And in addition, of course, I have the Hero thing still going on. So that's running through the 11th. So that means on the 12th, probably right at midnight PST, something like that, on the night of the 11th, right when we took over to the 12th, Hero thing will end. So we've got about 8-ish days left. It's been super cool to see all the challenges issued, but we do want to make sure, try to get all of those done. Because it just is easier for myself and the judges who are organizing it, but also it's easier to earn more points if you finish your challenges. And if you don't finish them, there's a chance that the challenge could be canceled and there'll be some kind of point penalty if one party didn't respond or something like that. So make sure if you have issued a challenge or you have been challenged, keep hitting up the other party and make sure you get that ready to go and get that organized and get that started ASAP. And feel free to issue more challenges too. There's no challenge cap this year. But of course, again, don't issue a bunch of challenges if you don't have an intention of completing them. And that said, I think that is about it here. There's going to be some more stuff I want to work on, such as more changes to Icer Quest, just trying to balance it and such based on any suggestions I get and things like that. And also a few other things. Deputy Special Forces Unit is something I've been kind of having the back burner for a while, so I'd like to get that rolling. New Saga, which the prologue is out for that, but it doesn't provide a whole lot, so I would like to get more chapters of that written and put out. And I think that is most what I have planned for the near future here. Let me double check. Yeah, I'd say that's the big thing. I mean, there's a number of other things that are periodically being worked on. Some of the changes to just rank duties and requirements I talked about. If anybody has any more thoughts on that, feel free. I haven't gotten much back from people on those, but I haven't heard anything bad, and I think it seemed pretty good. So I think we'll probably do that. And it, like I said before, it isn't really a big change, but it's just trying to standardize what each rank means a little bit more, as opposed to just all officers have a duty. This would more say warrant officers and ensigns are responsible for a subset of members. Usually they are assigned one or more houses members to just be, those are the members they have to keep track of for checking if they post in roll call and such. And it's basically already happening, but I think standardizing that is nice, and then making it so we have then lieutenants and commanders most likely in charge of multiple warrant officers and ensigns, and so on. And a couple other things like changing it from having to attend an event every week to just having those event quotas, which I think makes more sense and also accommodates people if they, miss an event or on LOA or something like that. They aren't really penalized, and it makes it a little bit easier to understand how to get promoted, because there's a specific quota you have to achieve rather than just doing your job repeatedly and then eventually, hopefully, you'll get promoted. But I think that'll about do it. So I'll probably head off to Sir Holler for office hours here in just a little bit.